In Michigan, we hunt, we fish, and we plant our roots deep to survive. We are a very small percentage of a large amount of people doing the same. I'm your host, Eric Zerla, and you're going to want to stay tuned as I explore, alongside my colleagues, the woods and the waters of Michigan. On Michigan, Caught Wild.
Hey guys, alright, so we're out here on Muskegon Lake this morning. Finally made it out here, and I know it's been a tough bite. A lot of people have been saying it's been a tough bite, but gotta give it a try. So yeah, I'm out here set up this morning, kind of a new spot actually. I've never fished in this spot before, so the spot I wanted to try to get to this morning is still a little too sketchy for me anyway. Yeah, just had a looker. Haven't seen anything yet. I've been out here since just before daylight and haven't really seen anything till just now as I was switching on my propane. I had a fish come right up to my lure while I was sitting there, and oh, here we go. Alright guys, I know I've been marking a lot of little perch, but finally got one that's decent enough, and told myself if I got any that were good eaters I'd keep them, so that's a good eater. I was out here for walleye this morning. Obviously that hasn't happened so far. It's just early morning still, but I decided to switch over to some tungsten and a little piece of plastic, and I caught a few dinks. I didn't show you guys that, but so that's one little perch. Not bad. He's probably not very big, but big enough. So I'm gonna sit here and pick at some perch for a little while, because I gotta bring home some food. There's another one. These aren't feeling too bad. These aren't big. You know, I'm not gonna cry about them. Hitting a little tungsten. Oh, give me my plastic back, you little bugger. Yeah. You know, this little guy with a little bug on the back. I tried a bunch of different things actually, because I knew the perch showed up, and I tried a bunch of different things to get them to hit different kinds of plastic, and they didn't want anything. A couple different color tungstens. Finally, that one just seemed like they wanted, so I'll keep a few perch. I haven't kept any perch yet this year. That looks like a better mark down there. I think there's some pigs down here. They're just not the ones hitting. Oh. Hit real soft too. This one don't feel very big. Little guy, very little. Okay. Okay. I'll let you go. Swim away, little friend. Like I said, I've never fished this spot. I set up for walleye this morning. I got a tip up out, and I've still got a live bait down here in case some walleye do swim through, so I'm definitely armed for them. But yeah, it's hard to sit throughout the day and just wait for that prime time bite. And if I do see some bigger marks or these perch shut off for some reason, I can switch back to jigging some bigger baits. But right now, these perch are hitting, and I'm going to clean up on some of these, I think. We haven't had perch yet this year. Oh, that looks like a little bit better one. Now these guys, they're fat. I'll keep these. You know, they're a handful. They're by no means jumbos. I mean, I'm not gonna call that a jumbo perch, but I'm not gonna call it a jumbo perch, but I'm gonna call it an edible perch. It's gonna go in my pile. They're as fun to catch as any panfish, really, except for I'm in about 25, 26 feet of water here, and So I think I'm, I obviously don't want to catch too many of these little ones and reel them up too fast and have them where they can't swim away, but I think I'm in about the right depth. They seem to be swimming way okay, so. But they're just showing up. They're down there. I got a little school of them under me. Come on, Perchy. They're coming way up for it. They ain't all hitting it. I tell you what, they will hit though. Oh, he hit. He don't feel like a real big one, but tiny. This is better than catching no fish though, you guys, I'm gonna tell you that. Yeah, they're barely hitting. Oh, this feels like it could be a little bit better one. Oh, he's just fat. They're not big at all. Tell you what though, boy, definitely been on lakes this year where there was littler ones. Out here on Muskegon Lake, little dinky perch. Somebody had to have just lost that. Somebody fishing near me must have just lost that. I just caught this perch and I had this in its mouth, so couldn't have been there long. Away you go, little buddy. You got lucky today. All right, maybe we'll try to find the owner of that, since the fishing's slow. Basically, I drop it down and they're pounding. This is a little one again. I'm probably gonna catch a ton of these little dinks, but basically dropping it down, they're on bottom. I can see the bottom just lit up, and that's part of the reason I decided to just go after these guys, because there's a ton of them down there. I know there's gonna be some eaters in the group, so basically I'm dropping down just above them, and the hungry ones will come up, and then you just kind of work them up, and they'll barely hit. If you can kind of just keep that rod tip just barely working the tiniest bit, you almost just see it stop. It's such a subtle thing, but once you do it enough, you get used to it. So kind of just tell when they're there. Obviously, the flasher helps a ton, but as long as you know where bottom is, basically you could perch fish. Please. It doesn't feel like a very big one, but another dink. Another dink. This is a perch. It's fighting good. Oh my god, this is like a monster perch. Oh my god. Oh my god, you guys. This is the biggest perch I've ever caught. This is seriously the biggest perch I've ever caught. It's 12 inches, but just monstrous. Monster perch. Oh my god. This is the fattest perch. Let that go. I can't even believe this, you guys. Look how big this thing is. This is a giant. This is a true jumbo perch, you guys. Beautiful specimen. I'm gonna let her go. Oh wow. Goodbye. Wow. Got me some chili cooking over here. Venison roast chili. In case you guys didn't know, the buddy heater came with a grill. Well, now you know. Oh, that's gonna be killer. That's gonna be good. Let that heat up a little while longer. That's a couple more minutes. Seems like a better fish. Coming way up. Got him. Oh wow. Yeah. That is a better fish. Oh wow. He is pulling too. Whoa. Is this a walleye? Is this a walleye? Pike. Oh, looks like a pike. Alright, well, pike. Short little slime rocket. Get out of here. You get out of here. That was fun. At least. Another hog. He kind of came up with it. That is another hog. Dang. Another yellow belly. I mean, not monstrous, but jeez, that's a good eater. I'm gonna keep that one. Nice one. That's gonna be a good eater. Now it's hard to tell because the bottom is kind of white, but that is a yellow belly perch. Okay, that's gonna be a good eater too. That's a real nice fish. Alright, so we're catching a few more. I mean, this ain't giant, but it's not bad. You know, I'll keep that. I'll eat that. So, definitely eat these. I'm just killing time for this walleye bite. It's midday now. It's about lunchtime, and you know, I guess a walleye could swim through, and this would definitely, they would definitely hit this. But no, I'm gonna just pick at some perch for a little while, and until prime time gets here. You know, in a few hours, I'll switch back to jigging for walleye. But I'm gonna stock up on some perch while I'm here. It's a good spot. I hope it's a good walleye spot. Like I said, I've never actually sat on this spot before. I've fished out of this area quite a bit, but never sat in this spot. I tell you what, they seem to dislike it sitting. Another nice, probably 10-incher. I just had the camera off, but another one I'm going to keep. That's a good keeper. Had the camera off, trying to save some battery here. Like I said, it's still lunchtime. I'm sitting here having a snack and railing in jumbos. Muskegon Lake. It's a good little spot. Okay, I'd say there's a fish on there. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. That is the biggest. This is by far the biggest. This is definitely the biggest. Alright guys, just another tank of a perch. Look at this thing. I mean, for real. It's about this is like a 13-inch fatty. I would let this go normally. Normally I would let this thing go, but jeez. So I lost one like this morning. I can't even believe this. Yeah, this one's not gonna make it. I lost. This is the third one I've hooked out here like this today. Just unbelievable. Unbelievable. This is just a Muskegon Lake Gold right here, you guys. Oh my gosh. I would typically want to let this fish go, but not today. Real quick, do a measurement on this fish. I'm gonna have to keep him, but I'm gonna just get a measurement on him real quick. All there. 13 inches. 13 inches, buddy. And that was on the bobber, you guys. Bobber went down. I actually have this makeshift test iFish Pro thing I'm building over here. It didn't work for that, but it did take the bobber down. So that was pretty cool. So I actually switched out my other pole and I put a slip bobber down with a minnow. And yeah, she had that thing swallowed. I would normally probably let that fish go, like I said, but I let that other one go earlier. But, you know, I'll eat it. To me, that's just going to be like eating a walleye. Which I really hope they come in tonight. Perch are back. Come on. Oh. A little bit of a fighter. Got some fight to him. They're back. They're back. Oh wait. Oh wow. Nice one. Another nice fat. I mean, jeez. That is a tank of a perch, man. I mean, fine specimen. Fine specimen. Good eater. That's a good eater. I cannot complain about that. Go into the pile. So awesome. So these are nice yellow bellies, you guys. These are not, like I said, these are not Lake Michigan perch. These are the yellow bellies. These are the ones that are, they're living their lives here in Muskegon Lake. And there's a lot of guys fish that like to come here and they like to fish the white bellies. A lot of guys like to come out here and fish the white bellies, you know, closer to the channel. And I'm actually out here at my walleye spot. I found this spot today just kind of by chance. And, you know, come out here looking more at the maps and looking where I thought would be a good walleye spot. And I'm still hoping that it will be tonight. You know, I'm really hoping that that things get better in here tonight for the walleye than they were this morning. I mean, I had a few good lookers this morning, but I don't know, maybe even those were perch, and I don't know. I was using the wrong thing. Yeah, definitely got a little pile going on here. So, you know, I'll pick away at these perch, and then, you know, come closer to the prime time, I think I'm going to probably switch back over to walleye jigging. But alright guys, it's about 4 o'clock now, so I'm expecting prime time to be getting here, and hopefully the walleye start moving in. I got a little pile of perch from today, so I'm not going to complain a bit. If I don't catch any walleye, it's okay. But I got to try. The perch pretty much are shutting off anyways, so I'm going to start jigging. I'm going to try this. It's got these, so I'm going to give it a try. These are from RBM, or Lake Effect, I guess they're calling themselves now. Lake Effect lures. Called the Eye Catcher. I'm going to tip it with a minnow head. I'm going to try tipping it with a minnow head and see how it works down there. But yeah, I think I'm gonna jig with this for a little bit and see if it attracts any walleyes in. So see what happens. It looks good down there, and it glows too. So you know, I'll probably turn the lights on here in a little bit, but it's still early. I'm not getting a whole lot going on down there. Just had a couple nice marks come in on me that I thought were big perch, but I think they even possibly could have been walleye, but we'll see. Could have been pike, who knows.
Oh, nice. Wow, he is. Could be a walleye. And then, he is. This is another tank perch. Oh my gosh. Look at that, on that.
Got on the lake effect. How cool is that? He came up and smashed it. I thought for sure it was a walleye the way he hit that. Man. Lake effect. Your guys' jigs work good down there. I just tipped it. Just put it down there. It hasn't even been 2 minutes. That is a fat perch. I don't care where you're at. That is a fat perch. On the lake effect eye catcher, you know what? That's a good sign. That means I'm gonna leave that on tonight because I think the walleye are gonna be smacking that. I'm not sure if you can get these right now. If you can, I'm not. I got drops on my screen or on my screen here. I can't tell. Hopefully you guys can see that, but you know, I'm not sure if you can get these online. I'll have to find out. But the eye catcher, RBM jigs, lake effect lures, good stuff. Alright guys, that was my little haul of perch today. No walleyes, just a little cluster of perch. So yeah, it ended up not being a great walleye spot. I did have some marks, and I had to end up shutting my flasher off because it was driving me crazy because I'm trying to pack up and marks kept coming in, but nothing would hit. So I don't know if they're a walleye or what, or they just didn't want to bite. But anyways, I got a nice little group of perch here, so they'll eat good. So that's really what it's all about, taking some meat home. So yeah, it's kind of cool coming out to a new spot, you know. And I mean, I've fished out here before. I've fished this lake for a long time, but this particular spot's new to me. So I'm gonna call it a night. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you enjoyed, please subscribe. Peace. As long as you're gonna keep an eyeball out of one of these that you're gonna keep, I don't see the problem. I'm gonna take this bug off, and I'm gonna just take my thumb right under that eyeball. Put it on there.